you know, I think we just kind of, River gets in the boat around sunset, and it's natural. It's kind of like our morning boat rides where it's just habit. It kind of happens. And every once in a while I just get out here and I don't really look around before I get hot. To be honest, I was kind of posting a short. And then I look up and I realize, like right here, there's an egrate going by. The clouds are all turning red as the sun is going down. Beautiful beach-lined peninsula, forested island. And look at this. Yeah. And I honestly realize how beautiful everything really is. How stunning everything is. It just kind of hits you again. You know, like, bam, look at that. Look at that. Oh. The bottom edges that are facing the sun, the bottom edges of every cloud have this little red hue to it. Camera does not do it justice at all. All the grass is coming up on the beach and it smells like almost like fresh lawn. Not almost like you cut it, but not as sharp of a smell. It's just fresh growing grass that you can smell everywhere. It smells really good. And every minute that goes by, the clouds get more color to them and change. And I'm happy to be alive right now. 3 people have told me I'm going to get stuck back here. But it's beautiful and I'm not going. It's just 90 degrees during the day and my spot doesn't, I haven't even had to turn on the air conditioning. We're in such deep shade on the beach over there. But when I try to take there's an exit here and there's an exit there. And when I go either way, the boat bottoms out. This morning, I got through here at perfect plane, above plane, and there's a horsefly in the boat. I was up planing and I got through here, and then on the way out I kind of nicked and I got through. Coming back, it seemed to me like the water was higher, so I was like, I'm gonna try to fly through here. And I made it through the first inlet. No problem, didn't even nick or anything. So I was all excited and I came around this corner and then and I not only came to a complete stop, I flipped right off of the front of the boat into the water, and my glasses and hat and shirt all went into the water. First time that ever happened. But it's complete sand. Like it doesn't hurt the motor or anything. Yeah. So to get back here, basically we had to pick up the motor and get out and walk the boat across there. However, this is my way out. And there's 3 ways to get out. And as of now, I can get out. So I'm not too worried. Let's give you an aerial view of the situation. We are currently right here, hiding along this cliff in the shade. Our 3 exits that we were talking about are here. The entrance that we come through that's too shallow is here. And this entire waterway along here is too shallow to go. Now this next shot is of River and I coming through the shortcut, this little side entrance here. If we can get to this shortcut, it takes about 3 miles or 2 miles off of our way back to the houseboat. So we're gonna try. There's nothing there. how you do that. Last episode I showed this. Look at how it's almost all grass now. It's only been like 4 days. Basically this island, the point on this island goes straight out, and then there's another island right there that's underwater. I've never made it through here except for one time, and we're gonna try to find an inlet. No, we're scraping. Left the door open. Oh, river. 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 He does his morning inspections of the boat. He comes out and checks if there's anything that went on the boat last night. And then pretty much tells me if there's anything on the boat that I don't see just by growling or... Well, here's the plan for today. The generator is charging the lithium battery on the back of the houseboat that's going to move up front and be part of the trolling motor. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 ways to get into this little waterway that I'm in, and at least 3 of them have gotten too shallow to where I have to actually pull my motor up to get through on my dinghy. So right now, River and I are heading to the marina to return the pressure washer, pick up a lithium battery that's been charging there overnight, and basically we're going to try to get through here and see if we can get through without pulling our motor up, which means we might be able to get through with the houseboat. And if we can get through and there's a lot of distance, we're going to stay where we're at because it's a perfect spot. And if we can't get through or it's close, then we're going to have to pull up anchor and move. But right now it's been 90 plus degrees over the last 5 or 6 days, and it's almost happening like right now. Pretty soon the boat's going to be completely in shade, and it'll stay in shade for the whole day. And when you sit out on the deck, this cliff is catching a bunch of wind too, and it basically, we are not having to use the generator or the air conditioner even though it's 90 degrees. So this is now turning into one of my favorite spots. I'm having issues with the solar. Basically, it only gets a couple hours in the morning. It is what it is, which is why we started the generator, to be honest. And that's kind of a thing with solar, where if it's really hot and you don't want your boat in the sun, then the solar's not going to work. So I haven't connected any of those solar panels to the top. I could lay them out on the beach, but because I get free electricity at the marina, I just swap out batteries there. Works pretty good for me. Yeah, the water's really low. I don't know, that looks pretty sketch. Not picking up any dirt though. Alright, well, people always have. If he falls out of the boat ever, and that just happened. We just hit a log. And he flew out of the boat. We're definitely stuck on something here. I'm gonna figure this out. Calm down, buddy. So what I can tell is there's a fallen tree right here, from what I could tell. just by feeling it with the oars and picking the motor up and going afoot and putting it down. But the trolling motor wouldn't hit that, so. But it does automatically knock 2 foot off of the height of the water. So this is the other entrance, and I'm just gonna go check the depths. Alright, so it's a little deeper over here. Alright, well, we found at least a deep channel. I don't know if it's the only one that goes between these 2 islands, but we're able to get through with about 6 inches of dirt under, or 6 inches of water under the propeller, which means the trolling motor will get through here with no problem.
1, 2, 3, 4. I was born in a hurricane, stuck in the river where sun don't shine. Made my way through the pouring rain, but I bet you never left home. 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 I was shot by a blind man's gun, fell in the river where moon don't shine. Made my way through the burning sun, but I bet you never left home. I bet you never left home. I bet you never left home. I bet you never left home.
A lot of people ask me if I'm ever going to move back on this boat or if I'm going to use it again. I do think I will. But I also think I'm not paying anything to keep it here, so it doesn't bother me to have it without using it. I would own this dock anyways. This boat is just so unique. It's made for, it has a, you see how there's 2 setups for winches on both sides? It's set up to go in 2-mile-an-hour wind. It's set up for a low wind, so you can cruise and move no matter what's going on with the weather. It's a very unique boat. It has, you know, the fireplace and the 6 beds. For a 30-foot boat, it has 6 beds. And it's a 10,000-pound boat, which for a 30-foot boat is very unique too. It's a heavy boat that can handle heavy winds and sits really well on anchor. I don't think I'll ever get rid of it, to tell you the truth. Oh, I love you. Now let's just break in for a second for a word from our sponsor. Mooncool.com is where you get a hold of these folding trikes. They sent this out to me, and I've been using it to run errands and grab everything around the marina. It holds 450 pounds. This is the rear motor one, but when you jump on their website, they actually have 8 different models for their trikes. And if you're on there and you are ordering one, use ATAP100. Save you $100 off of the ordering price. These are very interesting because you don't have to worry about them tipping over, so you can load them up with supplies and use them almost like a side-by-side or a golf cart or a UTV because they stand upright. Very, very cool way to use electric bike. I want to thank them for sponsoring. Now remember, that's mooncool.com, ATAP100. Well, we are underway. We're going to try to see if we can get through one of those cut-throughs and get to deep water. I mean, by deep water, we're talking going from 1 foot of water to 4 foot of water, but the way the water's dropping right now, you kind of got to do it. Look at how perfect that shade is over there. It's so dark. All along this cliff. The trees just hang out, you know. It's been really great for the last 4 or 5 days. So we're going to try this entrance first. This is the one where the log fell down, and I'm pretty sure we can just skate right over it. I just felt something hit the pontoon, and we kind of scraped right over here. Go ding. and then the boat just kept going, so it worked. That looks like the best shady spot along this whole cliff over here. So we're gonna pull in here for a few hours, and then around 5 or 6 o'clock we're gonna pull out on the lake, and we're gonna spend the night out on the lake. We're just gonna head towards the lake for the sunset. About 5:30. Cooking dinner. Doing some burnt ends. Pork. Barbecue pork. You see how the sun's hitting that island? If we pulled out there now, the boat would get hot again before night, and it would take another 2 hours to cool off. So we're just gonna stay back here in that little windbreak right there. What you do, buddy? Are you a good boy? You. Molecule. Hey, buddy.